Nightlights. Well, we can have small nightlights, can't we, plugged into the wall, or slightly more exuberant nightlights. Either way, I wonder, did you ever have a nightlight as a child to help you stop being scared of the dark? Perhaps we use them as adults as well to stop us tripping over things when we get up in the middle of the night for that quick toilet trip. Nightlights. Lights in dark places. Jesus often described himself as a light, and I think there's three ways that we can approach this. The first way is we can remember that Jesus' light is there to give us hope. It's there to reassure us, it's there to remind us that whatever it is we are facing, Jesus' light never diminishes, is never ever put out. I wonder, are the parts in your life at the moment that just feel overwhelmingly dark, overwhelmingly difficult, that you just don't know which way to turn, that frankly each day is feeling a bit of a trudge? Jesus would love to shine his light in that moment, to remind you that because of his life, death and resurrection, there is nothing that can overcome it. There is nothing you can do to make him love you more, nothing you can do to make him love you less. That Jesus' light, his hope, always shines brightly. The second thing, of course, that a light does is it warns us. And Jesus' light too can also warn us as well. You know, those really tricky situations when our emotions are high and feelings are strong. Jesus' light can help us restrain ourselves, can help us see it from different perspective, can perhaps stop us from saying that word or doing that action. And I wonder, are there bits in your life where you need Jesus' light as a restraint? But of course, Jesus' light can also scare us, because Jesus' light reveals our true motivations, our true desires, and that can feel really scary. There's a story in the book of John where Jesus is talking to Nicodemus, and he describes himself as a light, he says, that many will run away from, many will be scared by, many will seek actively to avoid. But actually, when we bring before God those desires, those motivations, those drivers that we know aren't that great, Jesus already knows that. And what he wants us to hear is his forgiveness, his grace, his love. He wants us to step and try a different path, a different way. So I wonder today, is there anything in your life that you're trying to hide from Jesus, push down deep, make sure no one knows about? Jesus would love to free you from that burden, love to free you from those chains. Perhaps today we can bring those things to Jesus and allow his light to shine. So some challenges for us today as we think about nightlights, or perhaps when we're turning that lamp on late at night tonight. Firstly, are there parts of our lives that we're finding really hard and we just need Jesus' light to come into it? Why don't we ask him to do that today? Secondly, are there moments in our life when we need Jesus' light to warn us, a bit like a lighthouse? We often sing a song in church called My Lighthouse, and of course, it's not a place to go to, it's a place to stay away from because it's warning us of the dangers underneath. Do we need Jesus' light to act like a lighthouse to us? Why don't we ask him? And thirdly, are there those times in our lives that we're trying to hide, push down deep, we're ashamed of, we're scared of, we wish we hadn't? Maybe we can bring those things to Jesus, allow his light to shine upon them, to heal them, to forgive us, to set us free from those burdens. Nightlights, shining lights in dark places.